Hello student. Today we will learn about chapter number 15, light of class 7th. Light is a form of energy. Light is needed to see things around us. Light enables us to see objects from which it comes or from which it is reflected. We detect light with our eyes. Light travels in straight lines. If we shine a torch on a dark night, we will see that the beam of light produced by a torch travels straight into darkness. This observation shows that light travels in straight lines. Similarly, the beam of light from the headlight of cars, scooters, buses, trucks, etc. also go straight in the darkness of night, showing that light travels in a straight line path. When the air in a room is dusty, we can see a straight beam of sunlight entering the room through a narrow opening or hole. This observation also shows that light travels in a straight line path. We will now discuss the reflection of light from a plane mirror in somewhat detail. Reflection of light: when light falls on the surface of an object, the object sends the light back. The process of sending back the rays of light which fall on the surface of an object is called reflection of light. The reflection of light from a plane mirror has been shown in figure second. Figure second, three parallel rays of light called incident rays are falling on a plane mirror at an angle to its surface. The plane mirror reflects the three parallel rays of light and sends them in another direction. The three reflected rays of light are also parallel to one another and they make the same angle with the mirror surface as the incident light rays. We can see the objects around us because they reflect light received from a luminous object such as the sun, electric bulb, tube light or torch, etc. into our eyes. We can see the image of our face in a mirror or in any other shining object because the smooth and shining surface of mirror produces regular reflection of light. We cannot see the image of our face in a sheet of paper because the rough and dull surface of paper produces irregular reflection of light. There are two types of images that can be formed with light: real images and virtual images. The image which can be obtained on a screen is called a real image. The image which cannot be obtained on a screen is called a virtual image. Spherical mirrors. A spherical mirror is that mirror whose reflecting surface is the part of a hollow sphere of glass. The inside surface of a hollow sphere of glass is bent in or concave, but the outside surface of a hollow sphere of glass is bulging out or convex. So the spherical mirrors are of two types: concave mirror and convex mirror. A concave mirror is that spherical mirror in which the reflection of light takes place at the concave surface. A convex surface means bulging out surface. A convex mirror is that spherical mirror in which the reflection of light takes place at the convex surface. Images formed by spherical mirrors. When we look into a spherical mirror, the picture which we see is called an image. Spherical mirrors from images of the object placed in front of them. These images are formed when light rays coming from the object fall on the mirror. get reflected and converge or diverge. Different kind of spherical mirrors from different type of images. We will now study the images formed by concave mirror and convex mirror separately one by one. Images formed by concave mirror. The nature and size of the image formed by a concave mirror depends on the distance of the object from the concave mirror. For very distant object, a concave mirror produces a real and inverted image which is much smaller than the object. Image formed by a convex mirror. In the case of concave mirror, we have studied that the nature of image formed depends on the distance of the object from concave mirror. But this is not so in the case of convex mirror. Whether an object is placed at a large distance or it is close to convex mirror, a convex mirror always forms an image which is virtual, erect and smaller than the object. Changing the position of object in front of a convex mirror only changes the size of image. But in every case, the image remains smaller than the object. Please note that like a plane mirror, a convex mirror always forms a virtual and erect image of an object. Spherical lenses. A lens is a piece of transparent glass bound by two spherical surfaces. Lenses are of two types, convex lens and concave lens. The lens which is thicker in the middle than at the edges is called a convex lens. Actually, a convex lens is a spherical lens whose two surfaces are convex. Shows figure 27a. A convex lens in which the two surfaces A and B are convex or bulging out in the middle. When we look at a convex lens from the front, it looks like a piece of transparent spherical glass. See figure 27b. We can feel the bulge in the middle of a convex lens while touching it. The lens which is thinner in the middle than at the edges is called concave lens. See figure 28a. Images formed by convex lens. The nature and size of the image formed by a convex lens depends on the distance of the object from the convex lens. For very distant object, a convex lens produces a real and inverted image which is much smaller than the object. As the distance of object is reduced gradually by bringing it more and more towards the convex lens, the image remains real and inverted, but its size goes on increasing. And when an object is brought very close to a convex lens, then a virtual and erect image is formed which is larger than the object. Thus, depending on the distance of object, convex lens forms mainly two different kinds of image, real and inverted and virtual and erect. Image formed by a concave lens. In the case of convex lens, we have studied that the nature of image formed depends on the distance of the object from the convex lens. But this is not so in the case of concave lens. When an object is placed at a large distance or it is close to the concave lens, a concave lens always forms a image which is virtual, erect and smaller than the object. Changing the position of object front of a concave lens only changes the size of image, but in very case, the image formed by concave lens remains smaller than the object. Since a concave lens always forms a smaller image than the object. Therefore, objects always look smaller when seen through a concave lens. In other words, a concave lens always makes things look smaller. Please note that the formation of image in a concave lens is very similar to the formation of image in a convex mirror. This is because, like a convex mirror, a concave lens also diverges rays of light. Dispersion of light. In the year of 1665, Newton discovered by his experiment with glass prism that white light consists of a mixture of lights of 7 colors. Newton found that if a beam of white light is passed through a glass prism, then the white light splits to form a band of 7 colors on a white screen. The band of 7 colors formed on a white screen when a beam of white light is passed through a glass prism is called spectrum of white light. The 7 colors of the spectrums are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. The splitting up of white light into 7 colors on passing through a transparent medium like a glass prism is called dispersion of light.